Hey guys, Nikolai here. Now that Season 7 has recently come to an end, many of us have received our shiny borders, icons, and other rewards. But unfortunately, some of us haven't got our rewards. When Riot gives your account any sort of punishment, whether it be chat restrictions or a ban, you lose out on the privilege of receiving these rewards. And what I often see is a lot of people who get banned, they become very frustrated and post online about how they were unfairly banned. So I want to make a simple video explaining why these people got banned, how to overall avoid getting banned, and how Riot bans accounts. So let's jump right in. First things first, the most common reason for why Riot will ban you is literally from saying bad words.
Krabs is,
Do you kiss your mother with that mouth?
well, sometimes, but not recently.
And honestly, probably 90% of bans are chat related. So pay attention to what I'm going to say here. The number one way someone can get you banned in League of Legends is from reporting you for verbal abuse and hate speech. Basically, in case you don't know, Riot's banning system is 99.9% automated. There's no humans checking out this stuff. And if you report someone for feeding, the bots operating the ban system don't understand and usually nothing happens. We will talk about that later though. But here's the big thing you need to keep an eye out for. On the screen right now as I speak are every single word that Riot has deemed bad, inappropriate, or hate speech. These words range from a simple F word and all the way to say. So obviously you can say bad words. They are blocked words, they pop up as little stars depending on your settings, but you won't be punished for it. But let me give you an example of how people get banned over chat related incidents. Let's say you said this sentence on the screen right now. Maybe it was a heated moment, or maybe your jungler didn't give you blue after you've been begging for it all game. But what matters most is that after the game, a player in the game went and reported you for verbal abuse and hate speech. Now the bot will scan the in-game chat and will find that you indeed used hate speech. And you'll most likely be punished by a 14-day ban or a chat restriction if this is a first-time offense. But something you must know, something that will change your life, something that ever since I learned, I have changed my way of living. The most important keyword that this automated system searches for are just 3 little letters. KYS. Okay, I know I sound like I'm joking, but KYS, short for kill yourself, as many know, is genuinely the number one reason I see people getting banned for. Riot takes suicide-related issues super serious. Not to go off topic, but earlier this year in Dublin, a player made suicidal jokes in chat, and Riot Dublin actually reported this player as being suicidal to the local police, and the police showed up to the player's house to talk to them. I'll leave the full story in the description if you're interested in checking it out, but I just wanted to show you that as one example that Riot really gives a big fuck about suicide. So back to the topic, do not say KYS. Anyone I know personally who has been banned, show their chat logs and KYS is always there. Another thing I've seen people get mad about is that they'll be banned for saying, let's say, kill yourself, but they were only saying it to their friend. Right? And this is where things get complicated because unless you're playing a game where your whole team are your friends, well then you can say whatever you want. But otherwise you're most likely dual queuing and the other 3 players don't know what the fuck you're on about. I've seen someone get really mad about how they got banned for saying KYS to their friend even though they were just joking. Unfortunately, the robots in charge of the automated ban system don't have a sense of humor. All I'm trying to say is saying KYS is the easiest way to get banned. Oh, and the N-word is also one of those strong keywords that will get you banned. If you're really in the mood to lose your account, try making a sentence with those 2 words together. Be creative because it might be the last thing you say. Oh, and one more thing, don't get baited into using these words. Some players are aware of this and can bait you into saying these bannable words and report you after the game knowing that they have a much higher chance of you actually being banned. Now before we finish up the video, you know earlier when I said 90% of bans are chat related? I'm really just making that number up. Because in reality, it really might be 99%. Unfortunately today, Riot hasn't created a way for the automated system to securely determine if you're actually feeding or just simply bad at the game. I can promise you that a friend of mine has intentionally fed their ass off and the whole team agreed to report the player after the game. But nothing happened. Now maybe if they told someone to kill themselves, then maybe they would have been banned. I don't want to rant, but I really think there should be a way to punish people who intentionally feed. I don't think someone who goes 0 and 15 should be able to jump straight into the next ranked queue. If Riot can't determine a way of separating a bad player from a feeding player, my idea would be that if someone, like I said, goes 0 and 15, they should be rank banned until they play a set number of normal games at least. That way you don't have people who constantly feed back-to-back games constantly in rank queues. Like I said, I don't want to rant because I could rant about this all day. Just wanted to make a quick video for those people who wonder why they were banned, or those who just want to know how you can avoid being banned altogether. So once again, my name is Nikolai. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, click or tap my face to subscribe. And if you want to see one of my previous videos, click the video to the right. But most of all, thanks for watching. Peace.